Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update September 22nd, 2020. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and this is episode 285. Now because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, click CC for English subs. I create them myself. In today's episode, Love and Redemption loses some of its luster, and Pearl Eclipse wraps. But as always, we begin with what's recently premiered. The Journey Across the Night is a modern drama starring Joseph Tseng and Cherry Ngan, and it premiered yesterday, September 21st. It follows a young man played by Joseph Tseng whose mother and brother both suffer from schizophrenia. He goes to Hong Kong to study psychiatry in a bid to escape the same fate as his family, and while there meets a free-spirited girl played by Cherry Ngan. Joseph Tseng's last starring role was in last year's Heavenly Sword Dragon Slaying Saber. Cherry Ngan is a Hong Kong actress who's more known for her movie roles. Most recently, it was A Witness Out of the Blue. The Journey Across the Night is available on YouTube, no English subs at the moment. Royal Nirvana Special is a costume drama which premiered earlier today. It reunites the same cast of Luo Jing and Li Yitong. Royal Nirvana is a 60-episode drama which ended its run back in January. This special continues where it left off. It continues to focus on the strained father and son relationship and the looming rebellion by the Crown Prince's cousin. If fans of Royal Nirvana remember, its last episode ended with an epilogue and the words "to wait." So I guess this is what they wanted audiences to wait for, a Luo Jing and Li Yitong reunion. I saw the trailer for it and it was a tearful and melodramatic event. Both stars look like they haven't skipped a beat. The drama is slated for 12 episodes and at the moment is only available on Youku. I will update again once it becomes available elsewhere with English subs. And moving on, the Love and Redemption cast and crew held a farewell concert a couple of days ago. Cheng Yi, Crystal Yuan, director Ying Tao, and most of the main cast were at the event that live-streamed on September 20th. There was singing, dancing, games, and plenty of reflection. It was, generally speaking, a great show. However, there were some unfortunate and unintended consequences. Fans were not happy that the stars of the drama, the main couple, Cheng Yi and Crystal Yuan, acted like strangers throughout the concert. Oh, they were just socially distancing. Not really. I don't think they even talked to each other. In fact, they barely made eye contact throughout the whole 2.5 hours. At one point towards the end, Crystal Yuan got emotional, as people tend to do during these concerts, and Cheng Yi didn't even look at her. Heck, even the director got a hug when he started choking up. So this has led to speculation that the production company H&R Century Pictures told them to cut out the lovey-dovey stuff because apparently some netizens thought they overdid it in a press conference back in August. Indeed, their interaction in that press conference was in stark contrast to the concert. But now, fans are not happy with this polar opposite freeze-out direction that the cast took. In fact, some fans who were in attendance wanted their money back. They wanted to re-experience the heat between the two stars, but instead they got the cold shoulder. And I can understand why they would feel shortchanged. I mean, it is a fantasy romance drama, and there's inevitably going to be some level of shipping going on. So I don't know if it's true if the order came from the production company, but I really think this is one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. You can't satisfy everyone, so why even try? I say just stick to your guns and do what you believe in and live with the consequences. You already have a hit drama in your hands. Everything else is just noise. I do feel bad for Cheng Yi though. He reportedly lost over 60,000 fans overnight on Weibo because of this whole fiasco. He'll sleep fine though, he still has over 12 million. And the good news for fans of the drama is that the producer announced that there will be a Love and Redemption Season 2. Hopefully this concert hasn't dampened the enthusiasm for it too much. I have to say though that after reading some of the comments related to it, it definitely has had an effect on it. And before we get to Pearl Eclipse and 710, a quick word on Express VPN. Now whether I'm at home or traveling, the first thing I do before I surf the net is log on to Express VPN and connect to a server. Not only do I use Express VPN to protect my data from spies and hackers, I find it especially useful to unblock geo-restricted content like dramas and movies on YouTube, Netflix, and other websites. Express VPN is giving away 3 extra months free on a 12-month plan to all viewers of my channel. All you have to do is use the link in the description below, expressvpn.com/MarcusSim. And moving on, here's Pearl Eclipse. Novoland Pearl Eclipse is an upcoming costume drama starring Yang Mi and William Chan, and they wrapped filming over the weekend. After 141 days of filming, the cast and crew bid adieu to each other at the famous Hengdian World Studios. Production thanked the cast and crew for their devotion from beginning to end and will now wait for the pearls to shine. They also released some new posters to commemorate the wrap. Yang Mi took the opportunity to give William Chan a parting gift, square-faced pig masks. They each wore one and now they have matching pig masks. The masks are a play on words. William Chan's character's name in the drama is Fang Zhu, which is a homonym for square pig. Here's Yang Mi as Fang Haishi. Her character is an orphan who cross-dresses to enter the imperial palace after her family and tribe are massacred. Here's William Chan as Fang Zhu. His character is an imperial court minister who takes Fang Haishi in as a disciple and eventually falls for her. And here's second male lead Xu Kaicheng as Di Xu. He plays the emperor who fills out the love triangle with the aforementioned two. This is not the first time Yang Mi and William Chan worked together on a drama. They were both in Swords of Legends back in 2014. Yang Mi's last drama appearance was in The Pillow Book. She reprised her role as Bai Qian in a guest role capacity. Her next drama to air should be The Storm Eye with Vin Zhang. There's talk of it airing before the end of the year. William hasn't been super active in a while now in terms of dramas and movies. In fact, he hasn't had anything come out since Age of Legends back in 2018. His next drama to air should be Dancing in the Storm with Guli Naja. That one has been awaiting a release date for quite some time. Unlike his two co-stars, second male lead Xu Kaicheng has made his presence felt in the drama scene this year. He starred in 2 dramas, Well-Intended Love 2 and more recently Dance of the Phoenix. I will continue to give updates on Pearl Eclipse as they provide them. And moving on, I just want to follow up on a story I did earlier this month about 7tan. On August 31st, 7tan attended the trial of the driver who hit and killed her mother in a traffic accident on New Year's Eve 2018. During court proceedings, 7tan found out incredibly that the driver was her elementary school classmate. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison and ordered to pay 1.3 million RMB, approximately $200,000 to compensate all plaintiffs involved. 7tan's mother was among a few people who was hit by the driver who was driving under the influence that fateful night. 7tan said through a lawyer that she would donate her share of the compensation, about $135 to charity. A paltry and meaningless sum of money in my opinion. In fact, no amount of money would mean much when it comes to the loss of a loved one. I just hope for the best for 7tan and her family, and hope that this needless tragedy will serve as a lesson to everyone. Drinking and driving just do not mix. And that's it for this episode. But before I let you guys go, I want to give a big virtual hug and a shout out to Claudia Dranovsky, who recently became a patron on my Patreon page. Thank you for your support, Claudia. And thank you all for watching. This show would not be possible without your support. If you enjoyed it, do subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button for more updates. If you'd like to contribute, check out my Patreon page where for $1 or more a month, I'll answer one of your questions at the end of one of my episodes. So stay safe, and as always, I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!